Holy frick, he just hit me. This is the first time ever that I own my own place and I'm actually independent and free. Guys, welcome to my man cave. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Man, am I happy to see your beautiful faces today. This is gonna be a special video because I'm gonna be showing you guys my brand new space and what I've been cooking for the past few months. If you've been following my recent videos, which is like one or two of you, would know that I recently moved out of my parents and into a brand new space where I can work, I can hang out and stuff like this. I tried my best to document most of the journey from scratch, literally from like zero. There's nothing here up until now, how it's looking. So if you're interested in just seeing how everything turned out and how everything progressed, definitely check out the playlist. I'll leave it in the card so you guys can go check it out. But I'm excited. This is a very scary but exciting journey that I'm starting here, and this whole thing will help me to be more consistent, be more active when it comes to content creation, because in that tiny little room of mine, I've been making videos since the very beginning of this channel, which was back in 2015, 2016. I've been making videos in that small room. It was not up until like a year ago where things started to look good for me in the content creation space. So now I'm able to afford my own place and make a lot more content for you guys. So before we get into the video, I just want to say, like, I couldn't have gotten any of this without you guys, and I really want to acknowledge that. Like, everything that I have is because of you guys, so I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's get right into the video. So I reserved this space to be like a mini studio type area because it's a pretty large area. So whenever I want to like paint or maybe even do a photo shoot or something like that, I'll have this entire space to do that. Now I still need to buy a couple things like, you know, backdrops, all these things. There's still a lot of things that I need to do to fill up the entire studio, but this is gonna do for now. Now I do have a blank canvas. This is like a 2-meter canvas where I'm gonna paint. Now I think in the video you can't really appreciate the size, but this is huge, guys. It's pretty much taller than me. I was thinking of painting one of the landscapes that I did on my trip to China. If you want to see the process of that, or if you want to help me pick what to paint here, definitely follow me on Instagram and check it out. That space is mainly reserved for if I wanted to make, like, for example, that huge painting, or maybe do photo shoot recordings. As I mentioned, I'm gonna start doing some paintings to hang on the wall just to fill this place a bit more, because things are looking a bit dry in terms of like decorations. So I got a canvas that is like 2 meters long. It is extremely big. This is probably like the biggest painting that I'll ever do. So yeah, I'm just excited to fill this place up with artwork. Anyway, I do have my painting supplies here, oil paintings. I've always said painting is like the rich man's hobby. It is such an expensive hobby, like especially oils. I mean, yeah, you can get really cheap paints, of course, but if you want to do it right, like, you'll end up spending so much money. Just that canvas alone was over $100, and luckily they had like a 20% discount. Otherwise, yeah, it would be crazy the amount of money I spent for that. And then all of the paints, they cost way over $200. If you want to get like a proper set of paints, it'll run you upwards from $200 to $500, and then you gotta have brushes and all this, so it can get quite pricey. This painting is gonna be put on here on this wall, but yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty big open space. I do have here like a mini kitchen type area where I can, you know, warm my food if I need to, if I've got like long hours of working, editing. I've got like a little space there for all that. But yeah, there's still a lot of space here that I need to fill up, but yeah, excited to see how this entire space turns out over time. All right, so let's get into the editing setup. So this space is obviously for editing. Realistically, I'm probably gonna be doing most of it on the couch because it's more comfortable, but it's always good to have like a space for me to work. And if I want to do like digital art as well, I've got a tablet there. I haven't used it for a long time because I barely do digital art nowadays, but it's there if I need to, and I probably need to upgrade it because I bought this like many years ago. But anyway, here you go. Got my MacBook, my iPad, and then a microphone if I need to record something. But yeah, I'm also gonna be using this as like a recording area as well. As you can see, like whenever I want to make like a face cam type thing or maybe like a podcast, it's probably not the best place to record because I'm right beside the street, and sometimes you might probably hear some cars pass by. Like right now, I don't know if you heard that. Anyway, this is like the best kind of angle to record whenever I want to do like a face cam. So I just have to like suck it up and just wait whenever a car passes. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Now, before we get into the next space, this entire video is sponsored by Sihoo. Sihoo was kind enough to send me one of the chairs, and I'm gonna quickly unbox that and show you what I got. So we got a package from Sihoo, and let's unbox it. And I'm excited for this one because it's actually the first chair in my entire studio. So let's turn this way. I'm obviously gonna have to set all this up. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done setting this up. Now it was pretty easy, not gonna lie. The instructions were relatively clear, and also the tools were easy to use. Now this is probably one of the best chairs I've ever had in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. Just the material itself, it is probably the best quality I've ever seen. It is mostly made of metal, and the technology under here, I think they call it aerospace fiber plates or something like that, but the technology on this, it's crazy. And also the sheer amount of customization on this, it's just absurd. Like, first of all, just look at how far I'm able to recline. It is so comfortable. So you can also adjust the lower lumbar support as well. You know, you can adjust it to your liking. And also the armrest is fully customizable. You can go as high as you want. You can tilt it as much as you want. Oh man, yeah. Definitely check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. But thank you so much to Sihoo for sponsoring this video. So the lounge or living room area is obviously my favorite part of the entire place because it's a place where I can just relax, you know, watch a movie if I want to, play some games. So I invested quite a bit on a pretty good TV. You can't really appreciate the size because of the lens, but it is a 65-inch TV and it's pretty huge. As well as a PS5, and I bought some games. I got a Call of Duty. I'm pretty ass at it at the moment because I'm still pretty new at it, because it's a very competitive game, but I will get better at it. I've also played, you know, Fortnite's I don't really like, to be honest, and a lot of, you know, free games, I guess. Well, free. I got a subscription. Anyway, if you guys want to see some gaming content from me, definitely let me know. But yeah, I'm happy how it turned out. I've made a whole video about all this, setting this up, also putting all of the couch. This table, this is the devil's table. This is a horrible table. I'm thinking of throwing it, but since I spent money on this, I just thought I would leave it. But it is one of the worst things I've bought in my life. But other than that, the entire place just looks amazing. And then finally, we've got the most interesting room in the whole studio, which is the drawing room or the recording room, whatever you want to call it. But this is where I record all of my videos, or most of my ASMR videos. This is where I record the shorts, or if I want to record any drawing videos or anything like that, it's here. As you can see, I put a green screen up because of the echo. Now, as you can see, there's not a lot of echo here. Before this, it was crazy the amount of echo in this room, and the ASMRs were unbearably bad. So this definitely saved my life. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing to put up, but it does the job. And to be honest, whenever I want to do like maybe a green screen or something, I've got the thing here all ready to go. And that's the recording studio or the drawing space where I record most of my videos, obviously, my ASMR videos. I put it right at the very inside of the entire place because it is the quietest room in the entire place. It's also pretty small and compact compared to like here. This is huge, and it's not the best for like audio recording. If I actually want to record a proper like podcast or anything audio related, I'll probably go there. So one thing that I had to do obviously is like fill up the place with things, the green screen obviously for the audio not to bounce as much. So let's get closer and check out the drawing studio. As you can see here, we've got the ASMR book, some lights. I've got the Ohuhu markers here. I don't know why I put it up, probably just for decoration, because I don't use markers at all. And then I put a Copic marker on top. Just this is the only Copic marker I've ever bought in my life. It was pretty expensive, so it's the only one that I have. I put this up. As you can see, we got the neon lights, Jolly Arts, as well as some stuff there like drones, some other equipment that I have like GoPros, microphones, flash, and some other things that I put up here. It's just to make things a bit more interesting, you know. I mean, I didn't have anything there before. It was like a blank wall, so I got that. And yeah, now I got this entire place because I thought it would be quiet, but you wouldn't know actually how quiet it is until you move in. The inside room is the quietest place to record, but sometimes you can hear noise. Like, you probably won't hear it once it's edited and put together, because I also wait till the noise stops. But some people like maybe like turn on the water or something and makes a really loud noise. There's that. There's also the cars. You can't really hear it back there, but if you really stop and listen, you'll probably hear it. You can't really get a completely quiet place anywhere unless you like live in the middle of the woods. So it is expected. And sometimes when people are like running upstairs, I can hear it, everything. But other than that, I mean, I still have my own place. I can record whenever I want. When I was at my parents, I didn't really have freedom. I mean, I could record mostly during the day because most times they're not at home, but you know, I didn't have like freedom to record whenever I wanted. So that's one of the main factors that I had to keep in mind when I decided to get a new space, is that I need a place where I can record whenever I want and for as long as I want, and there's nobody kind of like interrupting me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I feel like one of the main things that I need to do is start filling this place up more. This place is still considered pretty empty, so I will try to, you know, fill it up with like some artworks and some other furnitures. But for now, I've got like the main things that I need to make videos and just to relax here whenever I want and work for as long as I want. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun putting this video together, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.